Alright, now we're unmuted and visible.
Hello there. I'll put away my mobile waifu game.
I will bring up the game.
It's already up. So what was going on last time when we played? I think it was like a month ago.
The biggest thing I remember is that all of our friends are old.
Oh, well, they're not.
Except, yeah. It's like, Snow's not really old.
Yeah, he's only like 5 years old.
He just got, like, jumped forward in time or something like that.
Or
Final
something.
Fantasy XIII-2, the story so far.
Kobo! We have to figure out the labyrinth.
You'll be sure to arrive in the future you want. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
CDQ, come here. Come on up.
Of course. That gave us all the information about everything that was happening.
Yeah, that was everything that happened in this entire game.
Let's see. We've gone to the Coliseum, but we've been told to bugger off.
Get the fuck out of here. It's 300 as fuck here.
Let's see. Got Urba 200 as fuck, and that's where CAIUS was kicking our ass.
Yeah.
There we go. The Brescia Ruins 300 as fuck.
In the year 20 AF,
Oh,
the
it's
Brescia
negative
ruins
300
suddenly
fuck.
experienced
No,
the
because there's the negative
influx of
after.
Oh, I
monstrous
think I made that
intruders.
mistake before.
A
CDQ,
paradox was
stop.
thought to be the cause, but before an investigation could be launched, the situation was already out of hand. The government
Oh,
all
no.
but abandoned the area and appealed to the general populace for possible solutions.
Ah,
The
she's
ruins
wrapped around
crawled
this
with
cord.
mercenaries and researchers looking to make names
I've
for
got double
themselves
tap, Brian.
in what had become an
I see.
unregulated, lawless district. As the situation continued to deteriorate,
I think the camera's down a little bit further than normal so they can see the double cat.
Yeah. It's a rare occurrence. The cats tend to not hang out near each other. CDQ.
And by cats, we mean, of course, the small, happy cat.
And the little angry cow here. Little angry cow. She has been so annoying since we came back from vacation.
She and the gray cat, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought they'd forgotten who we were. When we came home, they like didn't pay any attention to us and just meowed at us for no reason. Ooh, you should put some clothes on her, baby. It's snowing.
I did.
Go put some clothes on her.
I did put clothes on her.
Clothes. Go put more clothes on her.
I don't know if we have more
I
clothes.
think we do. We have like those.
Let's see. What do we got? Because this was my more clothes. 'Cause I think we were
What about the
wearing
white
the
mage?
beach wear. What is the white
They're
mage?
pretty modest. Yeah, that
There
looks
we
nice
go.
and warm. And then he needs to have more clothes.
How's the black mage look?
Yeah, that looks nice and warm.
Mog.
I don't think Mogs wear clothes.
How could you say that when it literally just had it? But you're probably right. Probably froze to death.
Yeah, it became a crystal.
It completed its
It's focus, yes.
its focus. Good on you for remembering that. I got as far as foul C, and I was like, no, that's
It completed its foul C.
that's one of the few words that they didn't use C in again.
Ugh, the folksy. But they haven't even mentioned. Well, they mentioned foul C in this game, as in like they suck, we hate them.
The foul C, they're jerks.
They were such jerks.
Please, if you can find the recording device and bring it back to me, I would owe you so much.
So we need a recording device that's here somewhere.
Oh, I hope that we catch on camera me scratching this cat until she decides she's tired of it and bites me for no reason.
Or meows and walks away.
Yeah. It's like scratch my head harder, and then she's like, I can't believe you scratched my head hard. What's wrong with you? Here. For the most part, this one's pretty good at telling me where to scratch her, though. So if I go like this, I just don't know where they picked up licking. Like, well, I guess I only had one cat growing up, and she was mentally ill because my parents got her declawed. So she never licked us. But maybe it's a normal thing for cats to do, because both of our cats lick the shit out of us.
Maybe.
So.
I need to pay more attention.
Sorry, I'll stop talking.
No, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it.
I mean, if you want to not talk, we can always do a camera off.
Well, that would actually be a stream where I feel like you'd need to talk even more.
Maybe. Little dog. Oh my gosh. Come on. You're the best at jumping. There we go.
Oh, the Zverg got killed.
Where's Keisha?
Here goes. I need help.
I had the Zwerg Scandroid equipped. I think I remembered this happening last time we were here, by the way.
You got it.
All of our people getting, like, super killed.
Just from like regular monsters?
Yeah.
Here goes. Feeding, come on.
We've apparently taken down one of them at least. So if I can just keep Noel alive.
It must be really hard for them. They don't have any hands.
Here goes.
It was fun.
And such big, weird mouths.
Yeah. Did all of your monsters die?
When one of them dies, like, you'd have to revive to bring them back.
Oh. They're one unit.
Well, Noel, I hope you're emotionally prepared for the fact that we are not getting stars from this.
Does he care? Wow, you got
I don't know.
stars.
I am surprised to have gotten 2 stars, but I guess the game's like I think the answer is that we're not supposed to be here.
Well, then don't be here. I'm gonna go let the dogs outside.
Okay.
Will you guard me next to the wrecking door?
Time and memory.
So I've got all the fragments. Did I unlock all the things? I think I have a bigger map. So there's 1, 2. Okay, I think I got all of those, so I don't actually need to be here. I really think this is the way to go. I know I was dying to CAIUS. Hopefully running around and defeating the giant tomato and stuff like that has made me powerful enough I can actually take him on this time. And important factor of streaming. Do not look directly into the microphone. He's upstairs, so he'll either destroy me or I will beat him. That is certainly the options. I think.
Looks like an Oracle drive.
Yeah.
Stop.
Sarah!
I think we watched this at what must be months ago by now.
Lightning. Lightning. Sarah, I'm sorry.
Hey, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan, right?
Okay, so I said that before I realized which cutscene it was going to be.
Like, come on.
I meant we watched this months ago the first time.
Lightning, I swear to you, we'll make her happy.
I believe you. Memories. They're real, aren't they?
Maybe. Can't be too sure of that, of course.
Can they be? Prophecy. It's been changed.
Hello, my love.
That's impossible.
If you change
Hello.
the future, will you change the past?
It keeps changing?
Change is the constant.
So you left like some
CAIUS.
pork fat, like
I have seen you. I have seen you both.
you left some pork fat sitting on the stove,
Mm-hmm.
You mean Osiris?
and I knew the dogs were gonna get it if I didn't
Do you
just give it to them.
I see.
So they are very happy puppies right now.
Oh, good. I'm glad that they are happy puppies.
You must understand, there are many Yules.
I saw you. My sister was fighting you.
Did we already talk
What
to
are you
him
doing
once?
here in this time?
No, we've been through this cutscene before and gotten killed.
Yule has been watching.
I'm hoping that going and like beating up the tomatoes and all that sort of stuff has made us powerful enough to take on CAIUS.
Yes. So you understand the significance of that.
His voice sounds really familiar. Do you know who his voice actor is?
No, but it's like probably one of like 6.
Well, yeah. It's like with voice actors when you start to recognize
Hey,
them,
hold on a second.
they kind of just
What do you
sound like
mean,
that dude,
sanctions?
you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The sanctity of the timeline.
It's like that dude, the one that sounds like that.
I won't let you down.
Come on.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yes.
I don't know if we're being picked up by the mic or not.
We definitely are.
Yeah?
You can see
Okay.
it like bouncing over there.
It's Liam O'Brien?
You'd have to tap his like IMDb to see what else he's done.
Oh, well, I'm going into Wikipedia. He's done a lot of anime stuff. And then American cartoons. What's something you played? Oh, he's on Critical Role.
I'm not actually that familiar with Critical Role.
Neither am I. I don't really want to watch people play D&D that much.
I've enjoyed it occasionally.
Yeah? It just makes me sad that I can't keep a gaming group. People don't like me that much. I'm just kidding, they like me.
So weak.
Come on. Alright, we got him staggered, and we got him, like, more than halfway down. Go, 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 go. Diversity. That was close. Cure yourself, please. Alright.
I don't think you're actually hurting him at all.
I was hurting him. I ran into a problem where he killed Sarah and the extra at the last second there. And hopefully the
Here we go. Yeah, I can feel fight.
okay, let's go back to diversity. Stack damage on him again.
Here we go.
Alright, there we go.
Did it.
See, I don't like you having that.
We need your help.
Heal the thing. Thank you.
Our time now. Here we go. I won't let you down.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. There we go. Alright, back to diversity for a moment. Alright, so we lost the scan droid.
Time to get serious.
Alright, back down to this.
God, why does that hurt so much?
I'm not sure, and I'm not even certain that it hurts the same amount each time it hits me. Ah, rubbish.
I'm sorry.
Come on. Get her back up quickly. Change leader back to her so I can get healing.
Hang tight.
See, that body and soul thing like takes him back up to like full health.
Foolishness.
I'm good to go.
Yes, yes, fall into darkness. I get it. Just keep raining it on.
You want an aggression already?
You can gotta move your mic closer to your face.
Oh, I was saying, are you sure you want to aggression there? Is he healing himself?
I think so. I think that body and soul thing takes him up to like almost full. And I can't, those two things he has on him right now, I can't dismiss. Or I can't dispel.
You just gotta keep healing. As much as it sucks.
Look, I have succeeded. It's like I have succeeded at staggering him like 3 or 4 times now. Or
Yeah.
maybe even like 5 or 6.
He is just not curing that well. I don't know why. What does the red bar mean?
So the red bar is like the amount of damage you've done. And then there's like... Alright, it's over because Noel's dead and I'm out of Phoenix Downs.
She doesn't have anything like that.
Yeah, I don't have raise or anything.
Okay, well why don't you do something else instead of this?
That was my plan.
Good. I'm glad that I was able to give you a good, you know, good advice. Is this where we... No, this is somewhere else. You're just gonna have to grind a bit. If that's...
Yep.
Oh, I forget how to play.
It's the A button a lot. You're currently on a
Yeah.
You can do this.
You can do this a couple more times.
on a debuff buff sentinel.
Do I have all of the buffs already? No, I don't. Wow, those hastes don't last very long. I don't know what I should be killing first. With the robot, is it like before where you have to get it staggered to do any damage to it? So am I supposed to use aggression X or W? Like, or the one that had that? Well, that was
So X focuses on one, W focuses on multiple.
I guess that makes sense. Alright, which roles do you want Crystariumed, Brian?
Probably don't have enough to really make a lot of stuff, but let's get her med up.
Yeah, her med sucks. Are you sure she's the magic user?
Yes.
Where's her Crystarium? Do I click here? Oh, okay.
If we can get her to level 20 on medic, she'll get Curasa and be able to cure multiple at a time, and then raises shortly thereafter.
How about him?
Maybe more synergist.
Okay. Where's the Crystarium points? Doesn't tell me how many Crystarium points we have. Alright, I'll just wander around and kill things. I'm good at that.
So we may have just been here like way earlier than we were supposed to be,
Yeah.
because like there's people saying it's like, oh yeah, I just went around and grinded for a little bit. I had all my rolls at least level 30 and then I was fine.
It is not easy to level up the crystal or the Crystarium in this game.
Yeah. Well, they were saying that this area is a good place to grind if you need to.
That's good.
Good work, everyone.
Well, then that's what we'll do.
Yep.
Brian, it's really hard working with a team of all dudes because they make jokes about tits and stuff like that.
They make more jokes today, or
No,
same
they're
jokes?
They're still talking about his tits laptop. You know, it came up again. It's fine. I'm cool.
I mean, it's amusing.
Yeah,
but
it's amusing that, you know, the serial number or whatever, the identification number that the company used for the laptop happens to have the word tits in it.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just hope that I'm able to be popular among people because I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you the secret.
What's that?
Tomorrow you'll buy them donuts.
Yeah,
That will make you popular.
that's true. That's how you But I didn't have a chance to make a sugar-free cheesecake for the diabetic dude. Though I asked him if he liked cheesecake, and he's like, and I told him about the sugar-free, low-carb cheesecake we make, and he's like, you know, I drink diet soda so I can eat more candy. And I'm like, that's fine. So I don't really need to make a diabetic cheesecake.
No.
So. But I can't go to the good donut place to get donuts for them. I'd have to go to just like Giant or something.
You could swing a little bit wide and hit Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh,
Number one,
okay.
there's one on Paxton Street.
I mean, I meant
But-
Maple Donuts. is the good. Is the
Yeah.
place to get
No, I get that. But there's one. There's a Dunkin' Donuts on Paxton, of course, and then there's one on Second.
On 2nd Street? Oh yeah, that's true. Well, you're driving me to work tomorrow, so whatever you want to do. I'll probably try to take the bus home. And I probably won't go to Magic tomorrow night.
Why not?
Well, Zach's not going, and then I won't really have any way to get there. So, you know. Oh, the Scandroid died. What do I do?
I would just kill everything.
Just kill everything?
There's only one of them, so I would go to X. Oh no, there's two. Oh, they're Scandroids.
Yeah. Just little dudes.
So there's a few sounds that are known for like being annoying in Legend of Zelda stuff. And it's like, aside from Navi, you know, or whatever like companion they give you just yelling out to you all the time, one of the other like classic ones is, I'm down to, you know, I'm down really low on my hearts, so now for some reason this thing's...
We have no sound.
Do we? No, I think that just stopped. Streamlabs OBS has been a little bit annoying recently. Also, my computer decided to roll back its clock, even after I set it manually. And I think that throws off Streamlabs when it does that.
Problem with donuts is it's like a very personal thing. Like, what donuts does everybody like? I have a specific type of donut that I like. And
Yeah.
I know most don't like the other ones.
There's a few ones you can get away with though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you get like a few Boston cream, you know, get like 2 cake donuts.
I'm just getting a dozen.
Yeah, why not?
Because there's like more than a dozen people on my team.
Oh,
There's
for some reason I thought you had like
7, 8.
6.
No, there's 8 people on my side, and then the 2 bosses, 9, 10, and
We did it!
there's 14 people on my team. Plus, there's other people on our floor who are near us who use our little kitchen area, which is where the donuts would be. Probably need to get like 3 dozen.
I would just get 2.
Sure.
Yeah, get 2 and then like make sure you basically let all your people know, hey, there's donuts in the little kitchen area. You know, make sure you get to them before the other teams figure it out.
Get this fuzz out of your mouth. Get the fuzz out of your mouth. There we go.
She's always putting that fuzz in her mouth for some reason.
Our other dog has long white fur, and there's always long white fur in her mouth, and it's not good for her stomach because she can't digest it.
It's not really so bad for her stomach. Really, about the biggest problem with the thing is when she then like is running around with, let's say, some extra strands.
I get it. It's just, Dunkin' Donuts is just not that good though. Like, there has to be someplace better I can get donuts. not that expensive.
Not that you can reach and still get to work on time. I think Dunkin' Donuts are fine.
I can do this.
I mean, the
So have you had to tell anybody at work about your diet yet?
Yeah, I've mentioned it, but I've been bad, so
The end.
I wasn't bad today.
Good.
Right.
But the other benefit of getting 2 dozen donuts is you won't be left with a dozen donuts at the end of the day.
That's true.
When it turns out that enough people have gotten donuts.
Well, there's enough.
Hold on 1 second, I'm gonna mess with something.
Apparently, the Moogle doesn't like that.
I see. There we go. That is perfectly done.
I can't play.
Click and that. Go ahead.
Where are the dudes for me to kill? Where are the things for me to kill? I think I just hit null.
I think you hit the thing that was on the other side and all. Do you have your cup up here?
Nope. Oh yeah, it's over there.
Okay. I'll
It's on
hand,
the shelf.
hand that closer to you. I'm gonna go get some more water.
Okay. Hi, Brian. Oops. Why are you barking? Why don't you feed the dogs while you're downstairs?
Good work, everyone.
This is tough. I'm probably gonna go with the ATV gauge. I think that's what I want. Yeah. I think we always want more ATVs. Oh man, I am gonna have to remember that I just did that when Brian comes back, so I can tell him what I did. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, let's go back to grinding, because we are too low level to do the things we want to do. Need more guys. There we go. Is this just a big hand? I think it's a big... Oh, it's a couple hands.
Your turn.
I don't really like this, like, W thing, where it's wide, because nobody gets staggered. spawning here over and over again. Is that an old? Hello, cat. Meow to you. You're a goofy cat. Crystarium. Spending my Crystarium points. Hi, cat. Nothing is getting staggered. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Look up these stairs. I hope we learn more about Urba in this game, because in the last game it was like really mysterious. They were talking when they visited it, and they were like, what is your, or where, what was your house? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And Fang was like, what do you mean? We all slept in the same house, or we all, nobody owned anything in Urba, and that was kind of weird. So I hope we learn more about it in 2000 AF, or 200 AF. Hello, my love. Welcome back. Did you fill my cup or anything? I forgot. Oh, okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, so I gave them some Crystarium points, and I opened another ATB gauge for Sarah, and I gave the Synergist bonus boost to Noel.
Okay.
So I was like, I better remember what I did so that I can tell him, and he can tell me I did the wrong thing.
What's this? All right.
All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah? I'm just relaxing.
Yep, you should slide a little bit closer to you if you're gonna lean back.
I want to lean back. Slide a little closer to me?
Well, just move the
I
stand.
did. I just moved the stand.
But to give you an idea, you see how far away the mic is from my mouth?
Yes, I get the idea. Alright. I've just been wandering back and forth, trying to kill things.
Excellent.
So I got caffeine-free Diet Coke today. When I went to Wegmans.
I see.
So it was really weird. I was getting a fountain drink at Wegmans, and they have these plastic cups, like clear plastic cups.
Yeah.
And this is the straw that I used, that I had at home, because the straw that they gave me was like, or that they were, oh my god, I don't want to swallow it. The straw that they had was like this cardboard one. And it was super bad, like it was all soggy.
Yeah, I can understand that as being frustrating.
I think it's designed for people who only drink their soda for like 5 minutes.
Let me adjust that real quick.
Oh my gosh, Brian. I think he's trying to shove it up my nose.
No, you just want to be able to talk into it, right? And basically where it says the name of the microphone there, you want to talk into that side of the microphone.
Oh, okay.
So if you're talking to like the top or the, the side over here where you were talking, it's just not going to pick you up as well.
That's understandable.
And yep, sweatpants pockets just failed me again.
Was your phone in there?
Yes.
Welcome to my shop. Take a breather and survey Chocolina's charmingly cheap set of charities.
I find it amusing every time we run into her in this
Yeah.
game. Because, so we played through World of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So I'm used to running into her. And I'm used to running into her and her going, basically looking over at us and being like, well, not being like, the thing that she said all the time that just sticks in my head is, referring to herself as Chocobocolina.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing about her in that game is they didn't really have to change her that much. She was pretty much the same character.
No,
doing the
bizarrely
same
enough,
thing.
they just put glasses on her.
Yeah. She's not wearing glasses here?
No, I don't believe she is.
I have to go look up a picture of her from WoF.
Your business is appreciated.
I think it would be WAF.
WoF? I don't speak English.
Well, I am aware of that.
Yeah. Images. Oh yeah, she did have glasses. She was all yellow too in World of Final Fantasy.
Was she?
Yeah.
So she was.
Oh, did you look down, see her?
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Well, it was like a stuffed chocobo, like on her head. Had little button eyes. Alright, so we're probably gonna stop playing tonight at 10.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Just wanted to let you know. Because we never discuss it before we start playing. Do we need to keep taking his synergist roll up, or should we make him like a better Ravager or something?
He can probably just keep increasing his, like, calm.
It's up to you now. He has Velga. Yes.
Alright, just got
More-
Curasa. We need 30 to get Rays, and that will be definitely useful.
Alright. Well, we will keep playing until then. But not tonight. We'll just keep playing. Even though this game is not grabbing me the same way the first one did. Sometimes you make things more complicated and it's not as fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's so much that it's not as fun as, like, one of the things that struck me the other day when I was thinking about it is, like, okay, maybe one of my problems with this game is just we are like trying to play this game. Oh, there we go. Crystarium is expanded for the for him.
Do you want more ATVs on him?
Nope. But he can use these. Maybe stop
Oh,
getting
yeah, I
his
didn't-
ass kicked quite so much.
I didn't upgrade any of those dudes. I can't find where... Is there, like, something that says how much Crystarium points you have? I can't see it anywhere on the screen.
So, with Sarah... There you go.
Oh, there it is. Or Christogen points. Which are used in the
Crystarium.
Christogenarium?
No, it's just Crystarium.
Why aren't they Crystarium points then? Or crystal points?
Because that's just not what they're called,
Or
Heather.
Christa points? Christ points?
Heather, it's just not what they're called.
They're called Christogen points. But they're not used in the Christogenarium. Don't those things, do they start with one arm, or do they have two arms at the beginning? I thought they had two arms.
I don't know. They appear to only have one arm.
They are just an arm.
That seems accurate.
Yeah. Oh, I finally figured out who he reminds me of, is like his hair. Looks like Squall.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. He's like off-brand Squall.
Yeah.
He reminds me of other Square Enix characters, but like not like super recognizable ones.
Yeah, you gotta keep fighting the monsters.
I know, but I wanted to go in here first. I wanted to see if I could get in there first.
Apparently you can't. Too many monsters.
Yeah, like he reminds me of the main character from the last Revenant or Remnant, I think it is. The last Remnant.
I'm not familiar with that game.
We played it.
Did I enjoy playing it with you?
I don't think we finished it or got very far in it. It was like a 360 title. So I don't know how much we enjoyed it.
The Last Remnant?
Yes.
That's a stupid name.
Well, it's one of those games where like you sit down to play it, and when you sit down to play it, it's like, oh, this thing is called a remnant. Because I think they had like the remnants of magic in them or something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just want to go back to my beach house in this game. where
Oh,
we
yeah.
started. That was such a nice place.
We can just go back there and wait for Snow to eventually figure shit out, right?
Yeah. Why couldn't he come with us? I thought he loved me.
I don't know.
He was gonna protect me.
I think it's because interesting characters are for odd-numbered games in this series. And that is me, like, gambling hard on Lightning Returns featuring Lightning and her being an interesting character in that game.
Yeah. It's just so weird. It's like they had so much going on and they could have built on that, but they decided to just go into like a completely...
They're like, what if we rewrote all of our story?
Yeah. And we
So
go
it's
with
like,
something about time travel.
So he's like, I don't know if that's a great idea. And he's like, I didn't ask you it that way.
Yeah. Because, it's, you know, we are going to rewrite the entire story.
And we'll remind them of that by showing them the last cutscene from 13 over and over again.
At least twice.
activated this?
It's not working.
Let's go find an.
We have to find an artifact, which I'm sure is the one that CAIUS has.
Oh yeah. I mean, is there anything else we could do besides fight CAIUS at this point? We have all of time and space. Or specifically the points in which they...
There's like
said we
other
can go
places
to.
we can go that we seem to be getting our butt kicked. So I think like we kind of need to push through and fight CAIUS.
What the heck happened? I thought we had done enough fighting. You only... So you never use him as a Ravager?
I never use him as a Ravager.
He's all the sword. Looking at him, he's just all sword.
Yep.
Ooh, we got Curasa.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, where are my party paradigms? Not paradigms. What's my paradigm pack? Okay, so he's got Curasa, but I'm not actually using him.
Why?
I think somebody had dropped in on our stream at some point, and they were giving us advice, and one of their advice was, you know, to replace him and use, what's her face as the med.
But he's so cute. He goes meow every once in a while.
I see.
Meow. Like that. I can't do
Yeah,
cat.
kind of like how Noel is like, here!
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like him. It sounds like somebody else.
Nah, it just sounds like him yelling.
Yeah.
Noel is kind of like what Noel really reminds me of is if I was making a different game that wanted to make fun of Square Enix by pulling like their most predictable.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't trying to like make it a farce, so it wasn't like, oh, and look at his big, stupid sword. It would just be like, oh, that's probably a character that looks like it's in.
They're just a little bit, like, the sword's just a little too big, and the hair's just a little bit too gelled, and his backstory is only, slightly angsty.
Yeah.
He has a slightly sad past.
Yeah, see, his sword is stupid because I think it sheathes one sword in the other sword.
Then can he take them apart and have two swords?
I think he is. That's what I'm talking about, is
Yeah.
you can barely see it through here, but he's got like reversed in one hand a sword where you just see a blade, and then this big thing with like the wide part on it has like another sheath on the side of it.
We should cosplay as them. That's one thing I like about him is I really like his regular costume. What are you doing? Like, I think it looks really cool. And those pants would be super easy to make.
Yeah, sure, we'll cosplay them.
Really? Oh, come on.
That's fair. That's fair. We don't want to do that.
I know, her regular outfit's kind of hot, too.
Yeah, it's almost weird that they don't, like, give me as an option, like, hey, let me put on the old 13 outfit.
I know, that'd be nice, right? I thought her 13 outfit was really cute. And it was more her, like... I guess she was living at the beach, so it was hot. So she, wears less now. But she always seemed, like, slightly more modest. And modest by, like, video game and anime standards, where she wears a short skirt with thigh highs. Because she's covered up,
Yeah, it covers her up.
Legs. And then creates brand new fetishes for the weebs to enjoy.
The absolute territory?
Yeah, the absolute territory. The space between the skirt and the thigh high. But it's always weird, like, when you watch, because we watch a lot of anime, because, it's what we do. And it's always weird, like, you look at the girls, like, they're all wearing, like, the Japanese uniform, and they might have, like, little customization, like, maybe they're wearing a different bow, or they're wearing, like, a sweater or something.
Yeah.
But then I think the most prevalent one is, if for some reason the girls don't have the, freedom to wear different, pieces to their uniform, they wear different leg wear. So you've got, like, short socks, no socks, or at least no-show socks. And then you got knee highs, and then you've got thigh highs, or the full pantyhose.
Yeah.
For, you know, the more modest girls. But I don't think, and maybe at some point in history before they had nylons or pantyhose, thigh highs were normal with a garter belt, because most people don't have thighs that can keep them up. Recently, I do not think that thigh highs are considered modest, like, anywhere. They're just inherently sexy.
Yep.
They look really cool, though. I mean, I will wear thigh highs, you know. I like them. I have that hardcore garter belt that holds them up.
Oh yeah, that thing's amazing.
It's amazing. It's on Sock Dreams. I don't remember what it's called, but if you want it, it's on sockdreams.com, and I think they describe it as being for hockey players. I did not know that hockey players wear garter belts, but it's basically just like elastic, like this thick. It's made of elastic.
With like a suspender clip, not
with,
like a...
Yeah, with like a really heavy suspender clip. And it's really good for like wool thigh highs or anything like that. But, yeah, yeah, I don't think if, like, what is the situation? I obviously can't wear skirts or shorts short enough to work to the office, you know, to show my garter belt. But I'm trying to think of, like, I don't know if I'd go to, like, Giant, like, go to the grocery store. Like, I think
you
that
could.
would be too sexy for the grocery store. Not for Walmart, though. Even if I was buying groceries at Walmart, it would not be too sexy for Walmart.
Hey, hold on a second.
The rule
What
is
do
at
you mean,
Walmart, you know, come as you are.
I must protect the sanctity
We
of
don't
the
judge you.
timeline.
What are you talking about? You get dressed up when you go to the Walmart. Not like the dollar store.
I don't know if we have that quote right. I think we always reverse it. It's like the hero they need right now, but not the one they deserve. Like, we always get that one wrong, too.
Yeah, no,
I always do.
You're not wrong. It's definitely backwards, because the quote is, I like going to the dollar store because you don't have to get dressed up like when you're going to the Walmart.
Yeah, okay, so I think that sounds right. It's, if anyone is unaware of what that quote refers to, it's like a newspaper. It was like before memes were a thing. It was like an internet meme, but it wasn't a meme because nobody used that word.
It was a meme before,
Yeah.
what was his name? Richard Dawkins? Before Richard Dawkins coined the term.
That's true. Yes, it was. But it was like just a picture of like a newspaper clipping from like a small town where they had just built a Dollar Tree. Because if you're unaware of rural America and the amount of Dollar Tree? Or no, Dollar Generals in that area. There's a lot of them. Sometimes it's like the only store for like 40 miles.
Oh yeah.
But they had just built one, and it was like, I guess there's no news. I think what was the reason that this was shared was like, look at this news, and also the quote. I like going to the Dollar General because you don't have to get dressed up like you go into Walmart. But I've always dreamed. I don't even know if people of Walmart is still a thing. But I've always dreamed of like wearing something weird to Walmart and showing up on there. I've definitely worn sweatpants to Walmart, or not sweat, like pajama pants.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, stop, cat. But it's getting to the point, like, we'll go to Walmart because we know they have the dog food we want and stuff like that, but it's not convenient anymore. They don't have enough cashiers, ever. So you always have to wait in the line for, to check out. And that's part of the reason I prefer to go to Target. Like, I feel bad.
Cat is killing my foot.
Yeah, why'd you do that? That was weird. So yeah, that's my story. I don't want to go to Walmart anymore. Plus, the Walmart in our area, the closest one to us, is the highest crime area, or the, what's the term we use? They have the most police calls.
I wonder if it still
place.
is.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Well,
because they've got like all the crazy lock cops and security and all that.
They don't even stay open all night anymore. They close at like 11 or something, or midnight, except for on Black Friday. And that's when they have all the registers open. but you still have to wait in line a really long time.
Of course, because everybody's there on that day.
Right. I don't know. We have a Target that's actually closer than the Walmart, so I think that's where I'm going to go more often from now on. Does Target have curbside pickups like Walmart does?
I have no idea.
Oh man, that was super convenient.
Will you actually poison this dude?
Wait, why are you fighting CAIUS? We're not high enough level yet.
Figured it was worth a try.
Well, it's worth a try, but it's gonna be the last thing you try.
Yeah, that's the other reason.
Oh cool, I got some hours with Instacart.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Are they for this weekend?
I have Sunday that I'm working, 8 hours. And then I'm working on Wednesday and the following Saturday up until 4 p.m. So, I know that we have something on Saturday at 5, so. The grandmother and grandfather's party, the one that you just
Oh,
sent
that's
to Facebook.
next week.
Yes, that's next week. So this week I work Sunday. They just
Okay.
sent me the schedule for next week. It's actually all the same week.
Just goddamn took out Sarah at the last second there.
I'm sorry, you can try it again.
I don't need to yet, but
I just get bored with life. I like to have, you know, I have like a stable full-time job, and then I do like various part-time jobs that don't matter, that don't even go on my resume.
yep.
Like, who cares? They're for fun.
Here I go.
It's I really like doing the grocery shopping thing. When I did the full service shopping with Instacart,
Yeah.
I thought it was really fun, and I did make a good amount of money, but it was really hard to get hours because the demand for it in our area is not that high.
Yeah, I remember.
So
Go on. Okay, this'll work. Okay, this'll work. Take this! Now!
I've got him halfway down. See if we can keep this pressure up.
Take this! Get him!
Nope. And I went to the wrong one. How? She was just...
I'm sorry.
Fall into darkness.
Get him!
You're mine.
Now!
Yeah, for as many like quality of life improvements as they made to this game, they then like immediately were like, and what if fucking all the hard motherfucker every couple seconds it's just like, but what if I body and soul? You know, it's
Yeah.
like, you bastard. But like, alright, so we've put these quality of life improvements in here. You know, the game is supposed to be a lot less grindy. At least other people were saying so, but I now think that they just don't remember how grindy this was compared to the other thing, and
Yeah.
alright, let's try that now. Come on, we've got the multiplier on. Come on, come on, come on. We've almost got him. Look, Heather.
What's up?
I think we got him. Yes!
You got him.
Oh, motherfucker, finally. We can proceed with the storyline.
Yeah.
You shall pay for your crimes in blood.
If there's a second part to this fight, I am going to poop a brick. Take the controller, because sometimes they do quick scenes.
And you think I can do that?
Better than I can if I'm drinking.
I suppose that's true.
Stop this, Caius. I am not going to fight you.
Times have changed. I'm not the Caius you once knew.
What? He once knew him.
They have similar swords. It makes sense. Maybe it's his dad or his brother.
It's too late.
There you go.
The timeline has already changed.
But must we accept this, Yule?
If you change the future, you change the past. You can remold history as your heart desires.
Let's go now, before you are made to witness more. Come.
Yule.
That's his mother.
Well, not that Yule, but other Yule.
Other Yule? Maybe he's Yule.
Maybe he's also Yule. Also Sarah? That's Yule.
Well, duh.
An artifact, Poopa!
What does Caius want?
Who is Caius?
That man, Caius. Who is he exactly? I've seen his face before, in my dream.
I thought I recognized him, but I don't think he's the man I used to know. He couldn't be here. Not in this time.
Alright, let's go over to the gate so we can get out of here, and then we can save.
Alright. What's wrong?
Time rolled back again, because my computer is weird.
Oh, well, it's 9:43. Don't mess with it, Brian.
She was the same. The same face, Same voice. But even so, she didn't know me at all.
You mean you?
Yes. Well, no questions?
It's personal.
Before we came here, you said it was personal stuff, remember? I'm a smart girl, I can take a hint. So, I'm not going to pry.
Yeah, sorry. And thanks.
Sure. Lightning, Noel and I traveled to Erba. You wouldn't believe how much happened to us there. We found a prophecy that the seers of the Farseers have recorded. We saw a young girl called Yule, just like the seeress. And we met a man named Caius, the man you were fighting in my dream. I guess what worries me the most, though, is that Noel looks sad. Sadder than I've ever seen him. There's something else, too. The strange thing that both Caius and Yule said.
By the way, I took like another grocery bag worth of fur off of Speedy today.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Did you get the mats off her butt?
I'm afraid of what that might mean for us.
She never quite lets me get back there alone.
Noel and I solved the paradox.
But I got a lot of fur out of her and knocked down some of the mats on her chest.
Yeah. Alright.
And whatever I could get on her butt.
Got a whimsical headdress. Don't do anything else, just save. You can do everything else when you go to grind. Oh.
Huh.
I'm very
That's
curious.
That's
but
not great.
it might be good.
You're like,
There's just one X. That's
there you go. So there's the 10 AF, and here's 01X AF. But yeah, it's definitely not great when you. Oh God.
What?
The X and Y. The X is one of those buttons that move, or it's the button that moves around controllers the most.
Yeah.
Because I think it's in this position on the Switch. This position on the PS4.
Oh.
And then here on the Xbox.
Well, yeah, they can't do the exact same thing. All right, save the game and let's go to bed.
I did save the game.
All right.
So that's gonna be us for the night. If you are watching, feel free to join me on Saturday as I torture the hell out of myself.
Oh yeah, we should have talked more about that. What are you doing this Saturday?
Yeah, I'm doing for Extra Life a Dark Souls 3 24-hour live stream.
Yeah.
We raised $100, and as a result of my hashtag ruin my life for the kids drive, that means that my friend who picked Dark Souls 3, and then all the people who threw in the extra money to make that $100 on Dark Souls 3 have forced me to do a 24-hour live stream of that game. And I don't like Dark Souls, not because it's a bad game, but because I suck at it. So,
He's gonna probably throw the controller a lot.
I will probably not throw the controller. I don't have a lot of distance to go with here. But there's a good chance, let's see, how do I phrase it? Somebody asked, it's like, oh, you just want to see Heather cry for the, we added a Doki Doki stream for October.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, look, I may have started streaming because of exactly because of playing Doki Doki with you. But also, it's like, to be fair, tune in after midnight, you'll probably see me cry on stream too. When the first skeleton that you meet in the game has been kicking my ass for 12 straight hours.
You're doing it for the kids. Maybe some people will pop in and tell you how to play. How to get good.
Well, Luke is actually, so Luke's lending me the game, and he's bringing it over that morning.
Yeah.
So he'll be here for the beginning of the game, also so he can give me the noob strats on like what kind of build I should go for, and because you can actually build that character in certain directions, and to give me hints like, no, dude, try to, what? No, wait, why don't you try to dodge like once?
Well, you don't dodge. It's for, you know, not tough people.
No, that's what Dark Souls is for.
It's for dodging.
you dodge roll. Like that's how you.
It's how
That's the main loop of the game. Is I meet a monster, it kills me, and then it does so over and over again until I learn its pattern so exactly that I can dodge everything it throws at me. By like dodge rolling under things and at the exact right moment, knowing that I can take 2 swings and then dodge roll away without getting hit, but if I take 3 swings, it's gonna hit me once and kill me.
Alright.
Very much not the type of game that I generally go for, but for the kids.
For the
Alright, so
kids.
thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.